Hey traders. Hey, I just wanted to give you a quick update. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I'm sitting up at the hotel. I don't know what the background noise is like. The last song was much better than this one. Listen, I just did an article on barchart.com and I was talking about, it's just a brief article, but the history of, not the history, the future of, well, maybe, the future of medicine, especially, it's in the biotech arena, but it has to do with gene editing. And there's a few different stocks that I want to start following, but this is a long-term process. So if you stay organized, these little babies, these some of these stocks are just IPO'd. And I don't really like to trade IPOs right out of the gates. You kind of got to let them find their footing, and then trade the charts, trade the patterns like we do. Um, anyway, what I was talking, this is a stock that I've been doing some research on. A lot of the venture capital guys that have had a lot of success, all out there in Silicon Valley, Google Venture Partners, etc., that are behind this name. And, we don't need to get into all the fundamentals and all that. That's not really what our job is. Our job is to trade the cycles and the trends and manage the risk, right? But who knows? The potential upside on this is, huge. So, it's a long-term play, but I like to share with you guys some of my investing ideas and some of my investing plays. So, um, to me, it's a little bit more interesting than just trading, you know, oil futures every day. But you guys can look up this company. But anyway, so it had a good run right off after the IPO, and then it's been in this downtrend. And I liked how it's been kind of bottoming and basing. So my first entry was here. I kind of missed buying the low. There's actually a bullish engulfing pattern that we learned about today. I did the training on full access team. We went over this. Um, but anyway, it's been a nice run. We took some profits, and I want to buy this next dip. Well, what I was talking about is I think easily this stock can go back to 22, 21. Um, let me show you the weekly. What I was referencing in the article is that you guys know that I like to build these walls, right? So the bearish move down, this is a pretty wide move. So this shows you both in terms of price, right, which is this way, and in terms of time, which is this way. This is a pretty big wall, right? Big fat wall. But anyway, halfway, I teach you guys to build these walls, is back into this $30 area. So this is potential to be a double from here very easily. And that, maybe, who knows, right? They can make new highs and be the next Amazon type of thing. Um, maybe not the next Amazon, but you guys get the point. But let's take a look on the daily level. So that's I talked about in the article 618 would be about into 32. 32 I think is probably, um, the ultimate target. Maybe you go all the way back to 44. That's certainly possible. But the more near-term spot would be a move. It's not really showing well on here for some reason. Back towards this 200 is going to come in around 24. It's really strange. I had highlighted it here before because that was where the 200 was coming in. Something's going on with the chart. But anyway, guys, it moved back up into 22, 24 is very possible. So we want to buy this next dip. The daily cycle's coming down. We can be patient. We'll use our swing line setups. But anyway, that's a cool position I wanted to share with everyone. Today was kind of a non-event. I mean, stocks are kind of confused, hanging out at the highs. Oil, I still feel pretty confident. Oh man, we went to 47. I'm just been I've been doing a bad job managing my time on this position. We should have been offering in 47. I talked about it yesterday. Wow, that's just some guys. Sometimes there's the organizational piece of trading where should have been offering into 47, 48. That's what I keep saying. That was probably it. Now the next move is probably lower. Supply is coming on. This OPEC stuff is a joke as usual. But the main culprit too for lower oil prices is this dollar. So this is the most, to me, what sticks out global macro. This is the strongest trend for sure, the dollar. So now we're through this resistance. This is dollar index futures. If you go to the weekly level, I mean, we're really pushing it here. So that's been our call, that this was the first leg up. This move, look how big this was. This is sideways. You're going to probably see another leg similar to this leg long term into next year. So that's going to put the euro down to par. But before we get too excited about that, right, we got to deal with 105. So I covered some more today. A couple covers today. I've just down to my last few lots. And I still think we're going to trade in this 105.5 area. All right, so let's stay with that. I think that's where the most opportunity is. That's been a great trade. And then anything dollar bullish. I mean, we've been long dollar versus the lira. Absolutely just ripping. So, there's a lot going on there, geopolitical. And usually the currency, when you're... I've been saying ever since August that you get the more conflict that you have, capital tends to flee the battlefield. And I don't even need to know all the inside on what's going on in Turkey. You see the headlines here and there, but just trading this chart, telling you it's not. Capital is fleeing out of that country. So I like being long there. I wish I was long more. Dollar yen. Another great call. We said you get above 104.5. Maybe you go back to pi. I still think that's in the cards, the 111 area. That's just dashed dotted line is what we call in our model the pi line. But you should take some profits. We're just down. I'm only at very small long. I just punched out some more today. And now I'm going to get flat into 111. That's probably good, guys, for this evening. Enjoy the rest of your night. Hey, for those of you that are new, I just visit our site, Jenkins RM. RM is risk management, jenkinsrm.com. And it's pretty easy to figure out what we're all about there and how to get involved. All right, guys, have a great evening.